Good morning, stock traders, and welcome back to another hot week here at Stock Traders Talk Radio. I'm your host, Stock Sumo. Thanks for joining us on this magnificent Monday. Today's November 12th, 2012. Let's get ready to rock as we look through the markets and see what's hot. So open up those charts, turn on your scanners, and fire up those trading accounts. Back at it. In joining us on today's show is Haas.
Morning, Stock Sumo. What's up, man? How's your weekend?
Oh man, it's just weekend was incredible. Super nice weather up here in upstate New York. Unseasonably warm. Uh, got a chance to get out there and play some golf while the weather is this nice. You got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, we had typical Minnesota weather. Saturday night, went out. It was like 70 degrees. Wake up the next morning, it's pretty much snowing here in the Twin Cities, and we got nice little snow cover on the ground when I woke up this morning. So looks like fall's officially over for this guy.
It felt like spring weather over here, and today it's continuing. I went out to the Starbucks this morning and picked up some coffee, and it had to have been like 65 degrees out already. I don't know what to do. It's like I wish I didn't have. I love the stocks and I love the radio show, but I'd love to be out on the golf course again today because I know that we're not going to get too many more days like this here.
Definitely, man, definitely. What do you got? You got any hot stocks for this week? Any top stocks you got your eyes on?
Well, there's a couple. Those medical marijuana plays have been just on a wild ride, and the momentum was really building up on Friday. So we definitely want to keep those on our watch list. Continue to pay attention to those medical marijuana stocks. If in case you haven't been listening to the show, we've been talking about these week in and week out. We're anticipating the legislation to come down, and sure enough, that went to our favor, and the buzz has just been going strong with those medical marijuana plays. Two that did really well on Friday were CBIS, CBIS, and GRNH. So I'm going to keep those ones high on the watch list, expecting some follow through and momentum to continue today.
Yeah, definitely GRNH. The dollar volume increased about tenfold there on Friday, as we can see. I know we were touting it for a little while, and it was kind of creeping up around that 2 cent area. Creeped up to 5, pulled back, and then, yeah, Friday, big day from about 3.5 cents to 8.5 cent close. So that's probably one of the top medical marijuana stocks, and along with CBIS, of course. Seen that one run big a few times in the past, so that one could easily have some more juice left, especially with that legislation you talked about. Other than that, I don't think I have any major plays that I have my eyes on this week as far as penny stocks go, other than the medical marijuana stocks. One bio that I posted that I got my eyes on, we got the market open here so we can pull up some level 2 screens, is Celsius Corp CLSN. It's actually a higher price stock, but they got some catalysts coming with some liver cancer trials in early 2013. I encourage people to go do some due diligence on that one. They just raised a bunch of cash, and they say they don't need to raise any cash until after they release those clinical trial results. And obviously, they're shooting for a much higher share price, so they don't have to dilute as much when they're raising that cash. So it's always good when a bio's got some nice cash on hand. But that's one that I encourage to go to some DD on. Let's pull up some level 2 screens here. GRNH. 8.7 cents by 9 cents. Looks like it opened at 8.7 here, up 5.9%. Already 355,000 shares in volume. Now it's up to 9 by 9.4. MJNA hanging up a little bit as well for the medical marijuana stocks, up about 6% to start the day. CBIS 9.46 by 9.5 cents. What did CBIS touch on Friday?
It hit a high of 10 cents on Friday.
On the money, huh?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, here we got a little sub penny starting to hit my scanner here. LUNL.
Luna. I think. I'm not 100% on this one. It's pretty low volume so far, 495,000 shares. I believe this is the shell company. I'm not 100% positive on that, but there's been some rumors flying around about a reverse merger there. If I remember correctly, I'm not 100%. AMBS starting down today. Yeah, CBIS looks like it traded 2.2 million in volume on Thursday and 4.3 million in volume on Friday. So this is just insane. The dollar volume's increasing on these medical marijuana plays. What's another one? Let's see here.
I know we were talking over the weekend, Siffy and I, about this GRNH, and it made such a big pop last week. I want to watch for consolidation, and if it does pull back, I'd like to see GRNH hold support off of that previous resistance level, which was 5-6 cent range. So if we do see a pullback, I want to see it hold support off that 5-6 cent range and look for a possible bounce.
Definitely. Another medical marijuana play, ticker is ERBB. This one's kind of been moving up the scanners over the course of the last few trading days here. Right now, it's 0047 by 005, actually a sub-penny stock here. About 1.2 million shares traded so far today. Closed last Friday at 0042, but definitely been increasing and getting some more chatter here. So another one to keep your eyes on and go do some due diligence on Transbite Corp, ERBB, up 19.1% so far today. Testing this 005 area.
Well, that 004 was a big break. That's the 200-day moving average. Why don't I pull up a chart real quick on this ERBB, because this is one I was analyzing a chart on prior to our show here this morning. And if you go back and you look earlier this year, it has had some resistance at that 200-day moving average, which is this red line right here. And you can tell it's had some tough times getting over that 200-day moving average. And now today we broke above that. That's huge. I want to see that hold as support. And currently the 200-day moving average is sitting at 004.
Cool. Looks like LUNL getting a little more volume since we just looked at here. 0023 by 0027 up to 1.1 million volume.
GBEN, that's that promo stock that had a big move towards the end of last week. That's Global Resources. It's up another 50% today. Last traded at 25 cents on 750,000 shares traded. Some more slaps on LUNL. Level 2 looking pretty thin on the ask side of things.
Yeah, she's moving well so far for sure. See what we got coming across over-counter scanners on the hub here. Nothing major. Viper VPER, we've talked about that one a few times, up 9%, just under 5 million in volume. 0012 is the last trade. It looks like they had some news out this morning, so if you're interested in that one, go check that one out. A couple medical marijuana plays we've already talked about here. And EXPU still moving up. XBOO, IDGC. Check those guys out quick. Looks like ERBB just broke 005. It's a 0052 by 0055. Real good bid support. About 2 million shares from 005, 0052 on the bids. IDGC is getting a little bit of volume, just over 2 million, 2.25 million. Last trade 0012. But not a ton of volume yet, so pretty quiet. EXPU, one we started talking about around 0004, 0005 area, up to 2.791 million in volume so far today, up 10.7%, moving pretty well. Good bid support at 003 and above. Just 2 million bid just came on 0031. We got 0031 by 0032 spread right now. And once again, for a super sub penny, the market makers on the stock look, there's no real toxic market makers on the stock, so that's really nice to see. This one's been trading pretty clean. And it does not look like it's trading like I think it's a billion or 2 billion share outstanding share count on this one. ERBB 0053 by 0055. About 650,000 shares there in 0053 bid, it looks like. Check the BBs. Looks like PHOT, P-H-O-T, doing pretty well again today. Another medical marijuana play. GLDN, huh? Oof. ERBB hitting 006s right now, and then it hops to 007s, it looks like, on level 2. Man, she's moving. SRGE busting over the 1 cent mark again, doing pretty well today, up 20.7%, just under 6 million shares traded, 1.05 by 1.09 spread. This one's been pretty volatile. They had more news related to new management personnel again this morning. EXPU still moving, 0033 by 0034 now. 3.8 million shares traded. ERBB 0065 by 007, up 42.9%, 5 million shares traded. She's a moving.
We saw that break of the 200-day moving average, saw that coming.
Yeah, no doubt. Good call on that chart for sure, man. SANP looks like it's doing well again today. That was a big promo that's still kind of hanging up there, it looks like.
GRNH hitting a new high a day here. 095 up. CBIS also at 095. GRNH just busted through 095s like a hot knife through butter. 099's up.
Yeah, she's getting hammered here. In a good way. Test 10s here in a second. Looks like IDGC got a few more taps here, up to 3.4 million in volume now. 0014 by 0015. Just want to keep your eye on here. Close at 0011 on Friday. Got a few creeper hits.
GRNH just plowed through 10 cents like nothing. We're up to 1.78 million in volume.
Oof.
10-1 on the bid by 10-3 offer. She's getting thin.
Yeah, some nice bids coming in on the 10-cent mark here. IDGC, another tap, 0015 by 0019 now. EXPU 0034 by 0035, still moving up, 5.4 million shares, up 25% on the day. ERBB, looks like it having some trouble with this 007 mark, 0061 by 007, losing a little bit of bid support here. We'll see how she hangs. Might have a little bit of a pullback. GRNH 10.3 by 10.9 spread, 1.7 million shares traded, up 27.1%. It's got the good stuff. EXPU 0035 by 0036. Saw your Vikings won there, Sumo.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I was anticipating that. They beat Detroit earlier this year, and the fact that they were getting points at home was icing on the cake. Um, I think they were thinking Christian Ponders was going to be out this week. That's why Vikings were getting points at home. He ended up playing, and the Vikings did pretty well.
IDGC up to 4.7 million in volume now. Last trade 0018 up 63.6%. Pretty thin stock down here. Couple nice taps on 0018 there. Looks like 0019. There's a few million shares sitting there. Might be a little bit of a wall here around 002. 700,000 shares on the bid 0015. I think IDGC is a reinstatement play from last week. Getting some increased attention there. Got ERBB. Looks like it got a little bit of increased bid support there in the mid to upper 006s. Testing this 007 area again. Looks like BFIN is smoking. BFIN is smoking. BFIN is soaking a few more shares there. It popped over 007 by 0075 spread. Some nice bids coming in on 007 and above right now. Got over 1 million shares on 007 and above. Ask side looks pretty thin to that 009 area.
GRNH pulling back after hitting that high of 10.8. Looks like they're going to take it below 10 here on the pullback.
Whoa, I just saw something up 680%. Hold on, what was that?
Yeah, I saw that too. PMEA.
A lot of trades there too. Check that out here. Actually, I think that one's on promotion. I think I saw that one posted on a couple of boards. If I'm not mistaken, I think so. 1.6 million shares traded. It's at 37 cents right now. IDGC, more nice taps. 0018 by 0019 now.
ERBB just went through the high of day. A 0079's up. 3 bids at 0075.
Got Viper news this morning up 18.2%, 6.5 million shares traded now. 0013 by 0014 spread. ERBB. Wow.
GRNH fighting to hold 10 cent support here. See if she can do it.
A 008 test here on ERBB. Shouldn't be too much trouble as long as the VFIN doesn't start soaking more shares there. That's a big if. Got MDIN. This one's kind of been slowly and steadily increasing up pretty well too. 0064 by 0066 spread right now. Looks pretty thin on the bid and ask side of things. And I think 100% this might be another medical marijuana play. I think they cross promote some products. Let's check here. I think they sell dietary supplements and they cross promote products with them. Yes, I believe they sell for, I can't remember which medical marijuana company. So kind of related to the stocks we've been seeing moving pretty well in the penny market. Looks like AMBS took a little bit of a dip this morning. Gapped down on the open. And it's kind of been slowly and steadily increasing upwards here. Once again, 5.88 cents by 5.9 cents spread right now. A couple of press releases out. 6.7 million shares traded, up 15.7%. You know, that one was only like a 20 bagger in a week. No big deal. All right, maybe 10. 15. We'll compromise. GRNH moving back up, 10.5 cents by 10.7 cents spread here. 10.8 cents is the high day. Lots of market makers moving up on the bid here. Looks like the next leg will be coming here. Don't you know, eh? AMBS bumped over that 6 cent mark. Bid support moving in on the 6 cents, 6.02 by 6.2 cents spread, up 19.8%. Just over 7 million in volume now.
GRNH holding that 10 support level. We got 3 bidders above 10 cents, at or above 10 cents, so it's looking good for another bounce here.
Looks like we got an old favorite LQMT moving up the scanner here a little bit. That one has some decent sized moves every now and again. Oh, maybe not. Just increased volume and chatter there. Forget I said anything. IDGC. Looks like we got a 0019 tap there. 2.8 million shares left on the ask at 0019. 6.8 million shares traded, up 72.7%.
CBIS getting hit, pulling back here, trading at the low of day, 0.78 by 0.8 cents. Looks like the offer is getting thick there at 8 cents. Looks like it's going to continue to pull back here. Look at that. Cebus is bouncing back. 8-cent bid. They dipped it to 7.8 where it found support, and here goes the bounce.
FITX getting some pretty decent volume here. 007 by 0075 spread right now. 4.2 million shares traded up 25%. We've seen some pretty decent moves from this one in the past.
All right, buddy. I think we got off to a good start of the week. We're at 10 o'clock. What do you say we call it a day?
Sure. Yeah, there's nothing new that we haven't mentioned here popping up on my scanner at the moment. So have a good trading day, folks. We will be back tomorrow morning once again about 9:20, 9:25 a.m. Eastern Time. Later.
Thanks for tuning in.